Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Dustin May. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
May fires. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. May comes set. Got it. And now one away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now the center fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Inside, just missed.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
May, in his 6th season, he features a sinker, a four-seamer, a slurve, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Eric Wagaman. There's a strike.
0-1.
May delivers. Right through there for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. First pitch misses. Sanchez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch is inside, 2-0.
Ball, that's out.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
First and second, 2 outs. And at the plate for Miami, Kyle Stowers. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Goes down looking.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the mound now, Edward Cabrera. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Bottom of the first. And now here's the veteran DH, Kike Hernandez. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. 1 down.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Cabrera, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. And that is out of play. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Next pitch misses, and 1-1.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
2 out, space is empty. Next pitch is downstairs. And what about analytics? Because one of the ways it seems like they've contributed to the trend is it's not just about are you capable of getting deep, that now focusing on the numbers, maybe the matchup is better with a different guy as the game goes on.
Only a handful of pitchers can go through an order 3 times, maybe even 4 times. And
got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Dodgers go down quietly. We played an inning. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top of the second. Now here is Matt Mervis. May back to work. Way outside, and that's ball one. High fly ball out into left center field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And now Otto Lopez. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. That one outside, ball one. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses there, ball two. No score here in the second.
That's ball three.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, right side, and that one handled. Fires over to first. Two up, two down in the top of the second.
Batting 8, shortstop, number 41.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Headed towards the corner, Conforto on the run towards the line. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in L.A., here's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Inside, just missed. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Next offering misses down and away. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
Okay.
On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting 5th, catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One out, base is empty. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. And that one is inside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a 1-out double for the first hit of the game.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
One out, runner at second. Michael Conforto will hit next. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Up the middle, Lopez. Over to first. Yeah, they get the out.
Batting 7, center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Two outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Oh, right to the backstop. Runner stays put at third.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Right through there for a strike. And that is cut on and missed. 2-2 now.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now for the Marlins, Graham Pauley. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Pajes gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So up next, Xavier Edwards. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Top of the third, no score. That misses. 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Into center. Pajes tracks it down for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there. And it is 2-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And here it comes. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground to third. Muncy fires to first on the run. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. Offense held in check there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Max Muncy. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Now the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Miguel Rojas, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Out to short. Throws to first in time. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kike.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Kike Hernandez. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the 1st. A little bit high, maybe. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. And that's outside.
1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Now it's 3-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2 outs. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And Mookie takes.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And another ball. Next offering upstairs. Freddie Freeman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Let's go, kid.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of a StatCast treatment, Singy.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that.
That one is absolutely belted. Tattooed and gone. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the last half of the third. And it's fouled away.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Stays alive. The 0-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That missed by a lot. And the count's even at 2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Stowers hauls it in to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Start of the 4th, and at the plate for Miami, Eric Wagaman.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Agustin Ramirez. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Wagaman stands at second with no outs. Now a fly ball to right center. Hernandez pulls it down, and there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder Kyle Stowers.
And now Kyle Stowers. His first at bat was a strikeout.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Well, he's notched 4 strikeouts now. Now here's the Marlins DH, Matt Mervis. He's 0 for 1. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez under this one. And that is that. So they work around the leadoff double. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Will Smith. Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Grounded out his first time.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And downstairs. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Pajes goes 6'1", 24 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Pajes, the runner at first with 2 gone. And no one can get there. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Now pitches for
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Max Meyer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First and second, 2 outs. Miguel Rojas at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off. Two aboard, 2 outs. Popped in the air, left field. Wagaman pulls it in on the run. Dodgers strand a couple, but they lead at 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. May back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Marlins, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Makes the grab, 1 away.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. Fly to left his first time. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. That's a strike. And the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2 the count.
Line to left. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Now batting.
Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
One out. Runner at second. Paulie, the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second. And we're at the top of the 5th. In the dirt. Man at second. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Runner on at third, one gone. High fly ball out towards left field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. A run comes into the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. Runner at second here, one gone. And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. A little roller up along first, and that's just foul. One out and a runner at second. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at-bat to watch.
Now a chance for Jesus Sanchez. He's 0 for 1. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2. That clips the corner. Got him swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Marlins 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Enrique Hernandez. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Cal Quantrill up and throwing. Soriano getting loose as well. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And a swing and a miss. Now one away.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Here's Freddie Freeman at the plate. He homered earlier. He must think this is the World Series or something.
And I still can't believe what he did to the Yankees.
He became the first player ever to homer in each of the first 4 games of a World Series. The 0-1. On the ground to third. Zips it across, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they still lead it 3-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for the Marlins, Eric Wagaman. Right through there for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Yates also throwing. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That's to third. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Agustin Ramirez. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. His 4th home run of the season. It's 3-2.
A hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Dustin May won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Shohei Ohtani gets the ball now. This is his first appearance of the season. Base is empty, one away. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
0-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the sweeper misses. Foul tip, and he hangs on for strike 3.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Now here is Matt Mervis. Misses off the plate. And that's ball 1. Swing and a ball popped up. Squeezes it, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in L.A., leading off, Teoscar Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Calvin Fauché, the young right-hander, up and throwing. That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
The batter now will be Will Smith, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Misses outside, ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That misses. 2-1. Ripped to third. Whips it across, and they get the out on Smith.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Conforto.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Michael Conforto. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. That just misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is downstairs. Way inside. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're up 3-2. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Ball 1 low. And that's in the dirt. And a swing and a miss.
2-1.
The next pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. And the tying run is on base. Here's the shortstop at the plate. 1 for 2. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And he takes one right on the black, and that's strike 1.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The shortstop takes a ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Gets under and pops it up. And there's one away.
Now batting first baseman, Graham Pauley.
Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. And that one fouled off. With the tying run on at first, here in the top half of inning number 7. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Well done behind the dish. And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Ohtani will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. The left-hander on now, Alex Vesia. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Step off, throw to first. Lopez back in on a dive. First pitch, and he just misses. In inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Marlins 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. George Soriano.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes.
Center fielder, Andy Pajes.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Soriano measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And misses inside. And a foul ball. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Bounce to the right. Lopez. The throw to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. Here's Muncy to hit. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Tap foul at the plate. The other way, and he beats the shift, and it's through for a hit.
Now batting, second baseman
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a foul out of play. And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
now batting, designated hitter, Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez at the plate. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. First pitch just misses. Muncy off. Off of first with 2 away. And there's the strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Two to count.
You can do it.
That one just missing inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And he hits a ground ball right side to first, and that will end the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Marlins 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swung on, belted. Hernandez on the move, racing back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
At the plate, Eric Wagaman, 1 for 3. And the first offering is not close. And that's too high. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's down and away.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Agustin Ramirez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Alex Vesia will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Evan Phillips.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. To the right side, and that chance handled. Sends it to first. That's out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Marlins 2. New pitcher for the Marlins, Jesus Tinoco. And now it's Mookie Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
First one to Freeman is in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That one well upstairs. And 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Calvin Fauché getting ready to go. Veneziano, the lefty, warming up as well. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's in there. And the count 1-2. And that's outside. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Hernandez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls.
In the dirt. And the 2-2. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Smith, the next to hit, takes outside. That one down the line, and foul ball.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
1-2 now. Outside. This one in the air. And that's the inning. 1 left for L.A., but they still lead at 3-2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tanner Scott.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game, and now the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Pajes sizing this one up. Makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Matt Mervis, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 in this one. Fought off foul. Comes up empty.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. That misses, and it's 1-2. One down, base is empty. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.